Hey guys, I just wanted to make a quick video on the Act 3 Zone 1 campaign farm. If you're playing in softcore or if you're leveling with Twink gear, this is probably not going to be relevant for you. This is primarily for people playing hardcore solo self-found. You're either fresh starting or you're on a build that you maybe don't have gear for. Just as an example, I'm rerolling Deadeye. I don't have any bows. I don't have any evasion gear. I don't have anything for this character. And going into Act 3, pretty dangerous act. A lot of bosses, a lot of dangerous zones. And you're usually getting here with pretty bad gear. A lot of people will tell you to farm the Dreadnought going into Act 3. I believe this to be bad advice. I believe the Dreadnought is a bit too dangerous to spend any more time than you need to there. If you're strong enough to get through the Dreadnought, you should just get through the Dreadnought. What is this farm? Basically, we're going to be going into Act 3, Zone 1, Sandswept Marsh, and we're going to be killing 2 rares, looting a rare chest, and then resetting the zone. Simple as that. It's pretty similar to the Beetle farm that used to be in the game that GGG got rid of. And there's another farm in the game in Sanctum that people are doing. Main difference between this one and the one in Sanctum is in Sanctum you're not going to get experience, but you will get better currency per hour. So that's a decision you're going to have to make, and it's possible that the Sanctum farm gets changed in the next bounce patch. Whereas this one I believe to be pretty in line with what GGG wants us to be doing, at least as far as intended use of game mechanics. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be going into this zone here, Sandswept Marsh. And we're just going to create a new zone, and there's going to be 3 rules you're going to be looking for to read the layout. The first rule you're looking for is the actual checkpoint. In this case, our checkpoint is on the right-hand wall, so we're going to hug our right wall. Now, as you do this zone more and more, you'll start to notice some tendencies and shortcuts, like you could know that you didn't need to go down here, and you could just come straight over here to find this bridge. And the bridge is actually the second rule we are looking for in order to read this layout. The majority of these zones have a bridge, and if you do have a bridge, you're going to cross it, and the bridge will always point you directly to the rares that you're looking to farm. So in this case, our bridge is taking us southwest. Oh, nice little ruby. Cool. And we're going to come down here. We're going to find this checkpoint, and in here is going to be 2 rares and a chest. We're going to quickly fight these guys. I'm not that strong, so they do take me a second. Like I said, I'm on a reroll.
Quick and lethal.
Always loot this basket. It's a rare basket. It regularly has currency in it, and the first time you open it, it's always going to have a lesser jeweler orb. That's the whole farm. At this point, you're just going to click on your checkpoint. You're going to hop back here, and you're going to go up into your zone. Reset. You can do this all day long. Every zone that has a bridge is going to follow those rules I mentioned. You check your checkpoint, which side is it on, hug that wall until you find your bridge, cross the bridge, and the bridge will point you directly to the 2 rares. There are 2 layouts that do not have a bridge. I saved one right here. Let me just double check I'm going into the right one. Yep, this one right here. So this zone here, we're going to go in. As you can see, I started it. I saw my checkpoint was on the right-hand side. I followed the right-hand wall. Now, all of a sudden we're getting back to the beach area of the zone and there's no bridge. So what do you do now? In this case, it's actually pretty simple. You're just going to follow this barrier between the woods and the beach. We're going to come up here. Now we'll fight our way into the woods. And here's the encampment. That's it. That's how you read this zone. Very, very simple layouts, very easy to read, and very quick to get through. Again, I'm going to kill my guys. I'm going to make sure I loot my basket. Grab my stuff. Checkpoint, back here, back in. That's the length of the farm. It's very quick. It gets you to 2 rares. It's very efficient. Depending on the strength of your character, you can give up some defense for rarity. I'm wearing these. I'm in solo self-found. I actually don't have much more to get better rarity, but you can do you. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, a lot of people, they'll tell you to farm the Dreadnought. I think that's really bad advice. I don't like it. It's good advice if you don't know this exists, I guess. If you prefer the Sanctum farm, by all means, do the Sanctum farm. But that's it. Every single layout for this zone follows some variation of what I showed. You always check the checkpoint, follow that wall. If you get to a bridge, the bridge points you straight to the rares. If there's no bridge, you'll see the beach like we just saw. Follow that barrier between the beach and the woods in the opposite direction, and you'll get to your 2 rares. Doesn't matter which direction you're going, those rules apply in every scenario for this farm. If this helps you, awesome, happy farming, sweet, and have a good one.